Hey there, fellow hunters. Welcome back to playthrough of Bloodborne. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host with the most, and I am playing through as an actual wizard, or as close to wizard you can get in Bloodborne. And what that means is generally, they do have hunter tools, which I'll start using here once I start picking them up after Amelia. Um, and those kind of, they're like spells basically. But other than that, you have to take a weapon and make it change its damage type from physical to either bolt, fire, or arcane. And so when we look here, we're using a saw spear plus 6, which is doing fire, so it's converted that to fire. Hunter's axe we're not really using at this point. Threaded cane we're going to use in Canhurst because it does extra magic attack, and it's our we'll have it be our arcane until we get the parasite of cause, as some would say, cosm. And Mikolash says that when he says cause, or as some say, or some would say, cosm. And I'm not great, but a great point is the only person you ever hear refer to cause as cosm is Mikolash. And that man is annoying. He's got one of the most drama-filled boss fights you could ever imagine. I'm going to take this guy on. We'll do our best. What can we do here? Is that enough? That should be enough. Alright. Those guys can be tough. If you miss it, it doesn't go well. Alright, so we're going to work our way towards the Witch of Hemwick up here. There's another one of those guys carrying the halberd that's going to come at us here. And these witches are going to come down at us. Alright, good enough. I already hear him. Missed totally. Both of them there. Alright. Sharp bloodstone. So I was going to get in triangle gems because those fit into the threaded cane. And as I said, the threaded cane is going to be sort of my arcane until I get the parasitic cause. We're getting a bunch of triangles. And that will be, and the nice thing about the threaded cane too is in its regular form, not its trick form, the regular form, it also does righteous damage. Alright, there should be one of those things in here that run away. I don't know where it went. I hear it still. Guess I'm not sure how to get it. There it went. I guess you have to wait for it to drop down. Alright. So there we got the I think, okay, we're ready to face the witch. This is kind of a weird fight in a way. It's kind of fun. It's usually not terribly difficult, although I probably just jinxed myself. The biggest problem is the witch keeps disappearing, and you have these weird monsters that are fighting with her. But here we go. We'll do our best here. See what we can do. So there's one of those monsters, and she'll keep summoning them in. She's invisible. There she is. So one of the issues you have is that there ends up being 3 witches. That was the new witch right there because it didn't take the health down any. I got trapped by those guys. What? Oh man, it's changing my targeting, which is really kind of irritating me. Alright. So she will start launching stuff at you. Just about got one of them down. You see both there. I think that got him. Yeah. Goodbye, guys. Bloodshot eyeball. Alright. So that was the Witches of Hemwick. Usually not that bad a fight. I did get caught over here by 2 of those big dudes. It kept on changing my targeting. But here's the most important thing about this fight is getting this tool in here. Rune workshop tool. So now I can apply Carol runes to my character. The wizard. Alright. We're going to head back to the Hunter's Workshop and see about upgrading our weapons. Yes, return to the Hunter's Tree. Thank you. Alright, we will worry about leveling up a little bit later. Alright, let's look at what we can do with our Carol runes here. So, this one has higher blood vial maximum. This has more quicksilver bullets. This has increases defense overall. It's actually not that great. Moon, acquire more blood echoes, that's pretty good. So one of the things we need is, for sure, we need a higher quicksilver bullet max, because that's going to let us quote, cast spells or use more of the hunter tools. We'll also have the... Oops, that was the wrong way to do it. Okay, move to this one. And we'll have that one be communion. And this one, so that's going to give us more blood vials per that we can use at a time, or per before we go back to the lamp. And then we'll have this one to acquire more runes. This one increasing defense is not that great. Some of the other lake runes are pretty good in terms of very specific ones. This one's not that great. It's okay, but not that great. And then the beast rune, that's a very, very good rune if you're going to play with beasthood. And I don't usually do much in terms of beasthood. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's fortify the threaded cane. So it goes up to, well, I guess we could also do the hunter axe. Yeah, we don't really need to. Okay. So we will probably use... I've used all the twin ones on there. Okay, that's good. And we'll probably use... we might as well make this go up. Might as well. Oops. And actually, might as well do the hunter's axe. Alright. Alright, that looks good. Now we repair the saw spear. Alright. And now we'll do blood gem fortification. And so the way I usually start these is by taking them all off. I didn't have any. Alright. So the saw spear is going to be our most important weapon, so we need it to be doing fire damage. And so that does 50 fire, 47, okay. That does 57. Alright, very good. Let's see, 67, 64. Alright. Here we go. And then this one. Boost options we don't care about. That goes up to 84. Alright, so that's the one to use. It also increases hit points over time. Alright, Saucer's on. Threaded Cane will be the next one. Let's start with these. Triangle. Physical. Skill. That adds slow poison effect, which will not be that big a deal. Alright, let's fire. Let's attack. That's just probably about as good as we're gonna get. Alright, let's go to triangle. That boosts the rally potential. Skill scaling. That didn't change anything. That's fine. We don't really care that much about using it for much. Now this one, oh actually, yeah, this. So the hunter axe you want to be highest physical. It's just +9. That's not that great. It's pretty skill scaling. Isn't that? Oh, there we go. 24. Alright, that works. And that boosts the rally potential. And the hunter axe actually has more rally potential than the other starting weapons. And so here's the thing, when you look at my stats, I can get vitality, endurance, and arcane. That's all I'm leveling up. And arcane's going all the way to 99. And what that means is the only thing I can use, the only weapons are the starting weapons and the saw spear, which is okay. And let's see about upgrading, leveling up, if you will.
Welcome home, good. What is it you desire? Very well.
Channel blood echoes.
Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
All right, getting better. I'm gonna buy some more Molotovs. The thing is I'm not sure if it's replenishing these from my storage or not. Let's take a look. Oops. Maybe it is. I don't know. All right. Okay, so let's end it up here. Go check out the description for the Discord and some of the links to some of the OG channels of the Free Time Creators Collective. Come out and join us, and it's about small channels growing. Just be nice. That's our only rule. And I'm a little bit conflicted about which way to go. I might do layer 3 of this next time, or might go fight Amelia. Amelia is the next thing we have to do. But we'll pick that up next time. So check out the Free Time Creators Collective, and on this video, click like, subscribe if you would. Leave me comments. I'll answer all of them. I really enjoy engaging with everybody, and I appreciate you watching. As long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.